Good evening and welcome back to my channel. You made it. Um, Tonight I'm talking about sound again. Um, I have talked about sound a fair amount on this channel, but I wanted to share a few additional thoughts and reiterate just how important sound is because I have been working on my sound again and taking it more seriously. And I've learned that it is really the fingerprint of an artist. Um, Everybody has a different one, and by developing your own sound, you you start to understand and feel a sense of identity, and I think that's very important. When I first started playing, for most of my career, I have heard echoes of other players in my playing. But the more I work on my sound, the more I hear myself when I pick up my instrument, and that is a really empowering feeling. It's a very um, satisfying, strong and satisfying experience. Is playing and hearing yourself, and not hearing Coltrane, not hearing Bird, not hearing Chris Potter, not hearing anybody. Um, sure, their playing informs you, um, and whoever you like. But when I have this stamp of my sound and I come from that place, I am creating my own sense of foundation and a stable core from which I come. So I wanted to talk with you a little bit about some things that I've been doing to really improve on my sound. Um, and funny enough, it has nothing to do with actually improving your sound, and it has everything to do with hearing your sound. So, what I do is I just play a note. I just pick a note on my instrument. I'm going to pick C, like the middle. Well, in concert, it's going to be a concert B flat. Um, in concert B, in concert pitch, it's B flat. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to play my C, my middle C, in case I didn't make that clear earlier. Um, and I am going to listen really, really closely to my sound, and particularly the harmonics, the overtones. So I'm going to listen through the overtone series and see what I can hear. Um, I think that being able to hear the overtones in your sound is a gateway to understanding your own sound fingerprint. So here we go. Now, this might not actually serve any have any value to you, but just kind of seeing me go through this process, I think might kind of give you an idea of what I've done to improve and stabilize my sound. Here we go. So first off, I'm noticing that I'm hearing a lot of the fundamental, which is a good thing. It's like that nice clean sine wave at the root. But I'm also hearing so that would be um, the concert D above it, and you might find that you have different harmonic tendencies, harmonics tendencies on different notes. But just really listen closely, and the goal is expanding your ears and just being aware of what you sound like. Um, the goal is not to change anything. This is about understanding tendencies and expanding your ears and stretching them so that you can take in more of your own sound. I mean, because it's just like life. Things change when you stop trying to control them and you just observe them and love them for what they are. So here we go. I'm going to do it again. I think now that I'm getting my ears a little bit warmed up, I'm hearing more. So I'm hearing. Now, down the road, you might find yourself hearing everything, all the overtones, and maybe that's what all of you already hear. But to me, this is a way of diving deep into my own sound and really exploring what I sound like. You know, I've spent so much time trying to emulate other players, and I've always had a good sound, but my identity always felt a little bit lost. And this was my way of helping me improve on my own identity. As I don't know if any of you can relate, um, when I don't sound, if I don't like my sound on a particular night, I play worse. You know, my chops might be there, but I will feel very dissatisfied if my sound isn't together, because that is my vehicle for life. So listen, 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 and ideally you do this on every single note on your instrument. It's a very tedious thing, and I really honestly don't have a lot of time, or I have plenty of time now. I mean, things are kind of slow right now, but what I meant to say is I don't have a lot of focus for something like this for an extended period of time, so I have to take it in small chunks. So I appreciate you tuning in. If you care to see more videos like this, please subscribe and like this video. Also, if you have any ideas on or things you want to talk about on this topic, please leave a comment below, or if you feel like sharing an idea for something that I could talk about in an upcoming video, please let me know. I hope this was of value to you, and I will see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. And happy practicing.